So good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our workshop, Learning Strategies in Adult Learners, New Activities for New Challenges. Okay. Doctora Gabriela Ladron de Guevara. She is an English and French teacher. She's a teacher trainer and in-service author. She's a professor and researcher in Universidad Autónoma de la Ciudad de México. Her investigation has been directed to develop listening and writing skills, autonomous learning, and online tools to facilitate language learning. She has a PhD in education. So please welcome Doctora Gabriela Ladron de Guevara.
Thank you very much, and thank you for coming, and thank you for being so patient. Well, remember that we are in a workshop. So, who is going to work today? Yes, not me, but you. Yeah, I know. Yes, it's not a plenary, so you have to work. So, first of all, I would like you to reflect, to think. Oh, really hard work. But yes, first, think. Who is an adult? All of you are. You look like teenagers. You are adults. You are over 18? Over 18? You are, well, you seem over 18, well, barely over 18. But why are you adults? Can you discover the person next to you? Why? Yes. Very good question. Okay, with the person next to you, it could be whoever. You can they told me that I was accepted in yeah, she's really nice. No more changes at all. Stop being an adult. Oh, no, I'm being an adult. So, tell me, what are the characteristics that define you as an adult? Responsibility. Responsibilities. You have responsibilities. It doesn't mean that you're responsible. Yeah, you can be 40 and be responsible. We know that. What else?
Independence.
Independence.
Over 19?
You're over 18, yes.
Life-affecting choices?
Yes, you can reflect and analyze your choices. You're not impulsive teenagers.
Yeah. Our cognitive process is more developed.
Exactly. Now you have abstract thinking. Remember, Kaya?
Yeah.
Abstract thinking is not concrete, but abstract. Yeah. You understand concepts as love, independence, and happiness, etc. Depth, of course. Very in depth. Well, maybe. What else? Yeah. Are you getting any taller?
No. Maybe shorter.
Oh, well, we're not talking about physical growing. You're not getting any taller.
I think being an adult means that you're fully developed, like in your mind and
Yes.
in your body. Like that's your height, that's your mind, that's your brain. That's it. Like,
Exactly.
no more changes.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh, or it could be for imagine. Well, yes, it depends. In some cases, yes. But if we want to change, because when we're teenagers, we're changing because of hormones. We're a hormone bomb. But now, we change because we want to. And we work towards that. So, because of that, we have to have that clear as teachers. When we teach adults, we need different approaches. No, it's not the same as teaching kids. Oh, why not? If teaching kids is so nice. Because we're different. Little angels. Little angels, yes. Oh, yes. Or teenagers, that is.
So much better.
Yes, yes, it's heaven on earth. Yes, secondary school kids. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Full of hormones.
A lot of fun.
Yeah. So, when we are teaching adults, we change our approaches. But we have to do that consciously. Why? Because we're teachers. And we tend to follow certain ideas or preconceptions. And that's why you are here. Because we are going to work with being adults and learning strategies. Okay? So, being an effective educator involves understand how adults learn. And there's some people say that it's a science, some people say that it is just an area of knowledge. There's a complete field devoted to adults that is called andragogy. Oh, yes. Yes, I'm sure you have heard about pedagogy. That is for
Children.
and andragogy. So, it has a set of assumptions about how we, as adults, learn. That is different from kids. And andragogy values the process of learning. It doesn't say that pedagogy doesn't, but it has a different approach. It believes that is learning for adults is based on problem solving activities, and collaborative. Not didactic as we have with kids. And also emphasizes the different roles of the teachers. With adults, we have a different circumstance. With kids, who has more experience about life? Teacher or students? Kids, with kids.
With kids.
With kids,
Teachers.
teachers. Who knows more about the world and the language and communication?
Teachers.
Now think of an adult. You as an adult, do you know how to communicate? Yes. You are here, no? So, you know how to communicate. Do you know how to use a language?
Yes.
Do you have life experiences?
Yes.
Do you have knowledge, academic knowledge and cultural knowledge?
Yes.
So guess what? Me too. So we have a different level. It's not like the kids. But careful. Our knowledge is different and individual. We are getting different experiences. So we have to take that into account. And because of your previous knowledge and experiences, you have a set of skills and strategies that you want to exploit in the classroom, and you are exploiting right now. Really? Yes. Some of you are taking notes. Some of you are listening. Some of you are texting to your girlfriend or boyfriend. Oh,
Or something.
so, I'm not asking. So, you are using those preset strategies in the classroom. And am I going to change you?
No.
No, of course not. Because you are adults. So, adult learning involves different things. Roger said that we have 3 things about adulthood that you have mentioned. Maturity. or at least the idea of maturity. Remember that we can be 40 and be teenagers. And the use of your talents. Now you know your talents, right? And you have exploited your talents. You are looking at me like, If you haven't, it's time to do that. Go and find your talent and exploit it. Oh, yes, talents.
Yes, okay.
Also, you have a sense of perspective. Remember when you were teenagers?
Yes.
And you wanted everything now.
Yeah.
Like the sound. You want it all and you want it now. For example, with love. How many loves are your life did you have when you were teenagers? Several. How many loves of your life do you have now? Don't dance. Now, you know that if you spend all the money you get in that wonderful dress, tickets for the next concert or whatsoever, you're not going to have money for food, for the rent, for the services. So you have a sense of perspective. And you know also that the things fit in a bigger panorama. Remember when you were teenagers and you were heartbroken because your significant other said, "No, I don't love you anymore." And it was a crisis in your life? Yeah. Now you know that, come on, you were in and out that relationship like 5 times and you're still alive and well and married with another person. So you have that sense of perspective. And also the idea of autonomy. You're independent adults, right? Does your mother decide for you? No. In the past she said, okay, clean your room, set the table, help me with the kids. And now you are independent and autonomous, right? Of course, you have certain responsibilities. And it doesn't mean that you are living la vida loca, right? You have responsibilities. But you do that because you want to. Because maybe you love your family. Because you are here because you love teaching and you want to know more. Or you are here because your boss sent you and you need the diploma at the end of Sunday afternoon.
To get a better salary.
To get a better salary, etc. But you are here because you want to. So, as you are here because of those 3 characteristics, also the adult learners in your classroom, they have different reasons to be there. But they are there following a goal. What is their normal goal that they have, or the goal they share with you?
To keep their job or to continue working,
To
get like in a better position.
To get a promotion.
Well, I've had people that actually do it for personal growth. Very few, but I've had them.
For the kids. For the kids, because they say like, oh, my children, they need me to help them and I don't know how to help them.
Okay, yes, for the kids, good. Maybe because they couldn't learn when they were younger, but they really want to. Because they want. It's part of their growing, you said as a person, or it's a dream they had. I'll be a ballerina. Maybe I cannot be a ballerina at 40, but I can learn English. Okay? So, if we analyze that, our learners are very similar to us in that sense. They are adults and we share certain characteristics. Also, we have certain principles following this concept of adult learning. What do you think are those principles? Any idea? Any idea? 6 basic points that we are teaching adults. Essential points, vital points.
To empathic, maybe?
Okay, to impact them, yes, maybe.
To relate.
Okay, to relate,
To be concrete.
to be concrete,
Respectful.
respectful,
Empathic.
empathic.
To make their time worth it.
Okay, yes, that they feel
They're
it is
learning.
worth it. They are learning. Mhm. Those are your guesses. Let's check no's. Yes, he said that those are internally motivated and self-directed. What you say, okay, they want to learn English because of a reason. And they have that reason very clear. Their kids, their job, etc. Also, they have life experiences and knowledge. And they are using that into the classroom. That's another essential thing. They are using their life experiences in the classroom, as you are doing right now. Are goal-oriented. Also, you said that. They have a goal and they want that. And they don't care about other things. They want their goal, they have fulfilled their goal. Relevance-oriented. And they say, okay, I want to feel that I am learning, that I am doing this to get something. If not, what is the purpose of doing that? And they have that question. Why? Why are we doing this? What is the purpose of this activity? And we have to be prepared to answer that question, right? Also, practical. What to say? How am I going to use this in my real life? I don't want textbook conversations. I want something that is helping me with my kids, with my boss. I want something that is helping me in my next trip to McAllen. Well, they're going to speak Spanish, but maybe I could say that. I want something that is really helping me. And also, what you said, sorry, your name, Danny? Ricardo, that they want to be respected. That's essential. And not only for adults, but for all kinds of learners. And remember, if we don't respect our learners, okay, it's very we change career. The first thing that we have to take into account as teacher is respect our students. So adults want to be respected. So, having those ideas, having clear that adults need a different approach in the classroom, also we have to understand that they are facing a different situation to the one they faced when they were younger and they went to school. Okay, remember your first days of learners of English?
Yeah.
With those long lists of words that you had to memorize,
And verbs.
and verbs,
Repetition.
repetition, repeat 20 times. Homework. Yes, and the same, the dog plays in the garden. The dog doesn't play in the garden. Does the dog play in the garden? Transformations. He did that. So, are we using the same techniques now? No. So, our learners are facing a different world to the one they were used to. And what happens? Sometimes they don't feel comfortable. Give me a list of verbs and I memorize. Give me a conversation and I memorize. Give me a conversation and I read it. A conversation and you read it. Okay, so our job as teachers is to guide them through this new reality. How can we do that? We have the learning strategies. What are the learning strategies? You know them. Maybe? Okay, they sound like... Okay, what's some strategy? What's strategy?
A method to do something. An
Good.
activity.
So, an approach method. So, a learning strategy is
Something to do in order to learn.
something we do in order to learn. Easy, right? Good. So, the learning strategies are the different activities that we apply as language learner language learners to orientate our learning, our learning path. And their main goal is to promote autonomous learning. Why? Because, okay, what is the main goal of an English teacher? That our students are autonomous users of the language. That they can work, they are proficient without us. No? That is the goal of the learning strategies. And we have different inventories of learning strategies. Today we are going to follow Oxford's. I use hers because I think it's very friendly. It's a very friendly classification of learning strategies. It's the one I have used in my researches. But you can check and use what's, well, the one that you prefer. It's the one that I use, but you can use another one. She divides the strategies in direct strategies and indirect strategies. The direct strategies are the ones that impact the language learning immediately. What are those? The memory, cognitive, and compensation. Oh, it sounds very academic, right? Okay, memory strategy. If I say pencil, okay, what is the next word that comes to your mind? Paper. Another. Eraser. Color.
Big.
Big. Pen. Notebook.
She said
No, yeah. So, if you have that, you are using your memory. You have a subcategory that you have pencil linked to another thing. To school, to writing, etc. And you use your cognitive strategies, how you learn. When I said pencil, so what did you have in your mind? An image? A word? Maybe the word pencil? A song, maybe? You writing with a pencil?